the rematch. Rematch na po itong laban na ito ha. So this is the second time that they are gonna be facing each other. And as you can see, let's look at the tail of the tape. 22 wins, isang talo, isang tabla. At samantala naman itong si Team Chu ay may dalawa ng talo. At isa dun sa talo niya ay galing po kay Sebastian Fondora, the Towering Inferno. That was a split decision win. If you remember, ito po yung laban na duguan itong si Team Chu. So, tingnan natin ngayon kung makabawi na, no? At ito ang aking masasabi. So, itong si Sebastian Pundora, actually, tingnan natin kung nandito yung belt. Alam ko, title fight din ito eh. WBO, WBC, nung tinalo niya si Team Chu. Last, ano ba tong date na to? March 30, 2024 last year. So, ito po ay paghihiganti. It was actually, I think, no, ang alam ko, medyo favor pa nga si Team Chu noon na ang ganda ng mga uh, fights ni Team Chu before that. In fact, ito nakakaano ha, isipin niyo to ha. Si Sebastian Fondora natalo ni Brian Mendoza. Na tinalo naman ni Team Chu. Pero si Team Chu natalo kay Sebastian Fondora. Think about that. 'Di ba? 'Di ba? This is going to be an interesting rematch. Yung kanilang first fight, actually, it took a drastic change. I believe na may malaking epekto po yung naging injury po ni Team Chu dun sa laban na yon. So, here's my keys to victory on this one. I believe ito pong si Team Chu has been waiting for this opportunity and meron siya ditong for sure full training camp. And syempre, at this moment, at this time, mas kilala niya na si Sebastian Fondora and the style of Sebastian Fondora. Kasi most of the time, yung style ni Sebastian Fondora, isa lang eh. So I also believe na merong speed and maganda ang body attack ni Team Chu this time. I actually, sa tingin ko nga, mas mabilis pa si Team Chu sa hand speed niya eh. And he should work the body of Sebastian Fondora. Kasi mataas masyado, so he needs to go the body. So, mas preparado na si Team Chu. Tapos, I think mas mabilis pa rin. And, sa totoo lang po, ito pong si Team Chu, he's very durable actually. No? Durable. I just do not know how durable he will be right now because nga nasugatan na siya. Nadalawan siya magkasunod dun eh. Simula nung natalo sa kay Sebastian Pundora, natalo na siya kagad kay Bakram. So, we do not know kung ano yung mindset ngayon ni Team Chu kasi medyo bumaba yung kanyang stocks. Nakabawi lang siya uli. So, yan yung akin, no? With regards naman kay Sebastian Fondora, ang maganda kay Sebastian, mahaba siya, umaatake siya, pero marunong din naman siya gumamit ng kanyang jab. Madami lang talaga sumuntok. So, at 6'6", with 80 reach, siguradong pwedeng i-control ni Sebastian Fondora yung reach. I just do not know if this is something that he would do because most of the time, Sebastian Fondora, as you can see on his records, lagi siyang pumapasok. Like, pasok siya. And the thing about a tall guy going inside, one of the keys and one of the weird advantage is parang Pacquiao. Kakaiba po yung mga kanyang punches, the angles, the awkwardness, and yung maneuvering niya, parang posibleng mawala sa tempo itong si Team Chu. So, ang weird nito, mahaba siya. Yeah, he has the advantage on the outside, and also I believe he has the advantage on the inside. Weird, no? Advantage na siya sa reach, advantage para siya sa inside. Kasi yan yung laro ni Sebastian Fondora eh. So saan advantage ni Team Chu? I think sa sa in and out and sa mid-range. So yun yung sa akin, you know? And si Sebastian Fundora is a cardio machine. Maganda ang kanyang cardio. So that is why si Tim Chu, ang ads ko sa kanya, ang ano ko sa kanya, ang keys to win ko sa kanya, he needs to go to the bad to slow down si Sebastian Fundora. Okay? Wala pong masyadong pagkakaiba sa edad nila, 27-30. Yung height lang talaga, 6'6 and 5'8. So parang ako yan, 5'8, tapos kalaban ko 6'6. Michael Jordan, kalaban ko, ang hirap, no? So at this one, according to the odds maker, ang underdog ay si Fundora. Si Fundora ang underdog this time. The reason is, tama yung nag-comment kanina, 11-day notice lang. Speaking sa nag-comment, sa nagtatanong kung saan mapapanood at saan pwede tumalpak, meron po akong link nilagay sa YouTube or mag-message lang po kayo sa akin sa Arena Plus. May link tree po ako dyan. Yung po yung link ko po yung gamitin nyo para hindi po kayo maligaw. At saka syempre para nakasulat dyan na galing kayo kay Pauka Sports. Para may bonus kayo. So, So, here's what I think, no? Most of the guys now, sa mga nabasa ko, lamang na po si Tim Chu. Unang-una kasi, nung una, sabi ko kay Fundora ako dito. I think Fundora might still win again. But yung ano po, no? Yung preparation, parang mas lamang talaga si Tim Chu dito eh. So, sa aking palagay, sa aking palagay, Team Chu enters the rematch stronger, better prepared, and motivated to reclaim his title. Now, and also there's an analytical consensus that's leaning towards him, including the odds maker. So most of the time, guys, as you know, I am always trying to go to the favorite. Unless Filipino, no? Medyo may pagka-bias tayo dyan pag ganon. Kasi Filipino, mas kilala natin. So, I think this time around, Team Chu could, and ito this is a fearless prediction. I think Team Chu could knock out or stop Sebastian Fundora. Yan. Yan ang aking prediction. So, Team Chu by knockout because he's well prepared. That's one of the main reason why I chose Team Chu to win. So, what do you guys think? All right, I'm now waiting for the reaction. Kung may reaction kayo dito sa aking thoughts, keys to win, and prediction kay Team Chu. Sige. Ito muna, tungkol muna dito, and then next fight. Team Chu kulang sa speed para manalo kay Fundora. Pero sa tingin ko, mas mabilis siya para sa akin. Anyway, we'll see. Tall fighters like Fundora and Figueroa do not know how to use their height advantage. Junto Nakatani is one of the fighters who know how to use the distance. Yeah, they have the distinct advantage, no, na mahaba sila, pero doesn't really use those advantages because of their style. So, unfortunately, binigyan sila ng height, pero yung kanilang skills and their style is leaning towards na makipagbugbugan. Okay, si Mario, ano tayo? Siguro next natin yung kay Pitbull Cruz